Alright, there we are. Alright, so, now we're back on. I know it's a little bit surprising, midday stream. A little unusual for me, I haven't really done this before, but, I mean, this is the first time for everything, and of course we just gotta get everyone, you know, trying to expand my opportunities, if that makes any sense. I normally do like a Theme Thursdays thing on Thursday, like I try to do, but I mean, I kind of wasn't feeling it today. Who knows? Maybe I'll feel it a bit later. But I mean, you know what? Let's do. How do I make a poll? Should we do good? Alright, poll is out. Those who want to answer it, they can answer it. We're going to go for hunting Reshiram. Of course, we're going to be dealing with all, you know, the people. You know, all the people who, you know, random. Because, you know, that's going to be fun. Except not really. I forget to turn the internet on. I forget to turn the internet on. I forget to turn the internet on. I am stupid. Why comes? Turn on the internet. Now we're connected. There we go. Again, no, not Cartana. Hey, Snorlax, welcome in. Glad to see you're here. We're gonna go to Reshiram. Also, I should make a post code 192837746. I always have that be my standard code. I will go grab your link, Snorlax Whisperer. I always gotta support the friends that support me. So, Snorlax Whisperer, 92. Always gotta support all the friends that support me. Oh, we got another notification. Yep. There we go. And your link. Do you want to join up, Snorlax? Or you good to just sit back and relax? Save the adventure. Link code 19. Actually, no. It might be better to do like when other people start showing up. So like then we should do more when people start showing up and are live with us. That way we'll do the thing. So we just gotta wait for more people to show up. For those who are just joining in, please subscribe to our good friend Snorlax Whisperer. He is a fantastic person. I oftentimes consult him with a couple of things. Yeah, understandable. You deserve a good rest, Snorlax. Use rest, restore your HP, but make sure you always bring a Chesto Berry with you. Gotta get that Chesto Resto shenanigans. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about doing Theme Thursdays, like, again. Also, I love how we have, like, a Scorbunny and Grookey twice over each time. I was thinking about doing, like, Theme Thursdays again, but I did 2 weeks ago, and we had, like, a quarter less of the subscriber numbers we actually have right now. So, I didn't really know if, well, it didn't do too well for the first time. No one really showed up. Yep, exactly. Just use rest and go back to normal. Just again, make sure you have a Chesto Berry. Gotta get that Chesto Resto shenanigans. Alright, this is going to be hunt number 8 if it is successful. We only mark down successful. I don't know if you were here last time, but we only mark down the successful hunts. So like say, say that we lose against Reshiram, we lose partway through the thing. We don't let down as a hunt because we didn't catch Reshiram, so we can't shiny check it. So there's no point in marking it down because it didn't count. And of course, the music is playing. I'm glad that people enjoy the music. Yeah, it's like because like I feel like if you mark down the number of hunts, that artificially deflates your odds. It artificially like inflates the number of things. It's like you didn't actually hunt that many of them. You just hunted like a fraction of that. Like that's just the way I am with things. Like I know some people might do things different. Like we do number of times we tried to encounter it, which again that also makes sense. Like that doesn't. I mean, if you do like a number of times you did a Dynamax adventures, and then so you have like your overall times doing it, overall encounters. You know, if they do those two separate things, okay, that makes sense. That would make sense, but yeah. Hey, Craigster, welcome. Glad to see you're here. I like that we actually have like a decent like Pokemon lineup for fighting Reshiram this time. So we have Galvantula really isn't the greatest for fighting it. However, we have a Crocodile, which is ground type moves. And we have me as of course, you know, little Dreadnought. I'm Water Rock, so I'm resistant to its fire moves very heavily. Which is good because most of its moves are fire. Can't really... How do I close this? Oh, I can't even, like, close the thing, because, like, it'll... Okay, so they'll just get, Like, I can't like get rid of the pole right now. It's annoying. Yeah, I know. I know a lot of my friends are actually like on the other side of the world, so like they are the opposite time zone from me. And I kind of feel bad because like I really would like to do stuff with them, but I can't. I'm sad. And Max Quake, we have that special defensive boost going up to us when we're dropping its special attack. Very fantastic, I love it. Like, I do love all the techie move things get, especially like now they add like Skitter Smack into things. Like, I love things like that. It's like, I like techie moves. Techie moves are always fun. I mean, Snorlax has come here a lot of the time and is like, you know what, I trust him. I trust him to moderate. So I'm letting him, like, mod. Funny thing is, actually, like, initially I made him a mod because, like, I needed him to post his link. And I was like, you know, I know him really well. He's very nice. I trust him. So I'll just, like, he will stay mod. It's like, yeah, if any of my mods, if at any point they're like, we don't want to be mods anymore, or like, you know, not the responsibilities, whatever it is, you know, 100%, you know, I will remove it if they want. Yeah, I will, like, ask if they would want to be a mod, so I'll take it away if they don't want it to be. But yeah, he's a great guy. He's an absolute great human being. Ooh, I hope that the person with the Galvantula picks, the thing to take it, because, I mean, it could actually be a really decent Pokemon to have added to his lineup in place of his damaged one. Because, I mean, Helping Hand is also a really good move just to have access to for buffing us. It's like, that's kind of the annoying thing, is that there's so many things that are really good if you only know how to use them and can properly communicate. Because that way, yeah, good, they actually took it. Yeah, very good. I think that maybe like everyone's like, we need to give it to that other guy. Let's go for the Pokemon. Unfortunately, if we get Altaria, that's going to mean that I don't get my special defense boost from the sand. We don't get the damage reduction of fire moves from water, from rain. But on the plus side, it does mean that it can't, that it cannot boost its power with sun. Yeah, you Craigster, go to sleep. You need sleep, honestly, all things considered, Craigster. Just sleep, please. Please sleep. Yeah, I'm so happy on that. Like, I am super happy for that. It's like, I couldn't have done it with you guys. We got raided by both Papa Agron and Rev at the same time last night, and it was like, oh my gosh, this is so great, I love this. And I got just like a 12 subscriber spike from that. It's like, these people are so great, I don't deserve them. I don't deserve it. And I'm so happy for them. I'm just... And the funny thing is that after Papa raided us, we actually found a Leiron. Alright, Miancha got Rock Tomb. Like, that's gonna be helpful. You know, again, I like the techie moves. You know, like, it's not meant to be a super damage dealer. It's meant to be support the team. And I like that. Because I'm coming through with that Rock Slide, really doing the damage. Good, no burns. No burns across the board. I'm very happy for no burns. But again, thank you, Craigster. Have a good night, myself. Have a good night, sir. Or I guess good morning, because it's 5 a.m. where you are. Time zones are hard. Darkest Lariat. Love that. Unfortunately, we're... Yep, that wasn't going to kill it in one turn, unfortunately, and Max Starfall. Huh. Ironic. A dragon type using Max Starfall. Wow. 5 already? Wow. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. Thank you. I don't even notice the number going up past, like, 2. Again, thank you, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We are shiny hunting Reshiram. For those who do not know, probably all of you guys do know because you've probably been here before. That's probably how you found me. But we are shiny hunting Reshiram. We are hopefully going for our 8th encounters. Our numbers are hard. Our 8th encounter, if we can actually manage to beat it. If anyone wants to join up, the code is at the top right there. It is pinned, and you can join up after this match. We decided to just go with randoms for the first round just because we didn't have a lot of people here yet, and I wanted to wait for more for the show before we start having the people, but you guys can prepare your codes. No, not gonna. I don't really do the, catching stuff in Dynamax Adventures things. I don't really do that unless it's a Pokemon that I kind of want. Mostly because I see it as, well, that could take my shiny away. That could... I just dropped something. I see it as, like, that could take away my shiny odds from the thing I'm actually hunting. Or just, I don't want to get, like, 2 shinies and have to pick one or the other. So it's kind of just the way that I do it. It's my MO. Is it the best way to do things? Probably not. But yeah. And I hope the Crocodile... I mean, Crocodile person taking it would be good, okay-ish, but... Well, yeah, I do think the well, Mean Shot person taking it. Well, yeah, it's probably better for Mean Shot person to take it, or... Because, like, Jolteon can boost with Helping Hand, and I hope the person who has Jolteon good. I hope the person who has Jolteon realizes that they can just buff us with Helping Hand, even though Jolteon itself is not going to be great. That's a Kingler. Our electric type is what? I can't tell what any of these things are, but I mean, I guess we'll just go with Kingler, because it's the only one I can think of, really. I feel like Kingler gets, like, X's or Superpower, a Crab Hammer. And I think one other move? Wide Guard, I think, is the other one it gets. Like, it has... I think it has one status move. I don't remember 110%. Cloud and night, all the effects of the weather disappeared. We are not going to use our Rock Slide on you because it's not worth it. We're just going to go with Skitter Smack, even though it's not the most accurate thing in the world. I don't want to be wasting my Rock Slides. I don't want to be wasting my Rock Slides. It does more damage than Razor Shell. Oh. Oh, right. You have absolutely garbage special defense. You have garbage special defense. Oh. Oh, Dig is... Don't kill me. God damn it, they killed me. Yeah, of course they targeted me. Of course they went for me, of all things. They didn't go for, accidentally using it on the frickin' Altaria, which would have been really hilarious, which I mean, it would have been awesome. And the no kill. I mean, this is gonna be at full health for the Reshiram fight, which is gonna be good. Like being healthy for Reshiram is always gonna be helpful. I mean, that's the real thing that we have to worry about. The real worry is just the Reshiram fight. Like, we can beat these things, like, no problem at all. It's just, can we actually beat Reshiram? Because Reshiram has ended us, I think, like, 5 times out of all the runs we've done. It's a nightmarish thing to fight. But I like it. I still like it, so I'm hunting it. And again, thank you for everyone who has shown up. When we get to 300 subscribers, our next subscriber milestone, we'll actually be doing another shiny hunt. What that is going to have to be determined by you, the viewers. Not gonna catch the Kingler, don't want it. But yeah, the way I do these shiny hunts is, for those who don't know, is I make a poll, and depending on what gets voted, by the viewers, that is what we hunt. So you guys can make me go through all the nonsense. Oh, you didn't have X's. Okay, so I guess I have X's was wrong. Yeah, Dig, Superpower, and Crab Hammer. Those are pretty strong moves. Like, those are strong, all things considered. Yeah, I am growing a lot faster than I expected. I'm so happy for that, guys. Like, it really does mean the world to me that you guys, help me grow stuff. And yeah, hey, Oz, welcome to the thing. Yeah, like, 'cause I remember like looking, he's at my numbers like a few days ago. Well, like 2 weeks ago, we had 146. 2 weeks ago exactly. Now we have 211. That is a growth of almost a quarter. It's over a quarter, so we've grown by like 30% of what we had before. And I'm like, even going back to the numbers, that's almost like 50%. We've almost increased our size by 50% of what we were back then. It's just like, it really would not be doable without you guys. And it actually does mean everything that you guys are here for this. Altaria, you better not do that. Well, then again, Oh, they didn't. Okay, good. Yeah, they probably realized it would be... Okay, good, go for me. It would probably be better for me to use a Dynamax because I am bulkier. The good thing is that once Reshiram nullifies our abilities, then Cloud9's effect will no longer be applicable. Yeah, maybe they realized that Reshiram does have a lower physical defense and special defense. That's why they're gonna let me go before Max Rockfall. But yeah, like, we've been growing really fast, and it's like, it's really because of all of you guys. And again, if you share my link with your friends, your family, let everyone know what we do here. I'm actually kind of at a bit of a loss for series at the moment, so I'm actually kind of just like lightly asking around, again, ideas for like games to play, because I think I've mentioned this before. I've really only played like Pokemon games and a little bit of Call of Duty Zombies, so I don't really know much about a lot of other series. That's kind of one of the reasons why I started this channel up, was to play a lot of games I know, mix them in with games I do know, and just expand our horizons together. And the way that I find new games is friends and people just saying hey, here's this game, maybe you'll sound fun to play. And that's just the way that I do things. Yeah, I've also been like trying to teach myself how to make thumbnails, because I do have a person who makes thumbnails for me. However, I, to a degree, want to also be a bit more independent in that department and be able to make my own thumbnails. Like, and making my own thumbnails, so that way I can, operate a bit more independently. Not like it's not a bad thing to have, other people help you with things. It is not a bad thing by any means. It's just, I would like a bit more to not be so dependent. Like, because there's been times where, my thumbnail guy, my editor, my also, former editor Brent, there's times like he's just too busy, he can't make thumbnails, and I can't really do things. So I have to, cook them up on myself, and they're not really great when they're, just me making them. But, of course, if I could, make them myself, then I would be able to do them a lot better. And, of course, making a really good, similar quality ones that he makes for myself, and, be, more self-sufficient. And, of course, help my friends with it. So, yeah, so it's like, that's kind of a, one of the reasons why I'm trying to learn. And now, this is a Reshiram hunt number 8 that is successful. For a luxury ball, hopefully, we don't need to go buy Pokeballs soon. I mean, I know that we're probably gonna have to go buy Pokeballs at some point. I mean, there's no way we are going to. I don't think we're gonna get this thing before 70 of them has elapsed. It's like I'm fairly certain we're not gonna get the shiny at all soon. I'm kind of planning on this thing being like a 4 or 5 week long thing for us. I mean, we'll probably not even catch Reshiram before we get 300, which is why I kind of find it hilarious when I decided to do this. Yep. Wasn't shiny, but we're getting some Dynador. Dynador is always the good thing. Save progress. I accidentally deleted this yesterday, and a friend of mine gave me, like, okay, here's a Reshiram raid, so you can get it marked down again. Want to keep that. Thank you very much. But yeah, it's like, I really do want to get Reshiram shiny. I do prefer the black and white sprites that have the animations on them. I prefer those. The models are okay, but I mean, I just prefer the art style of Gen 4. I'm Gen 4, not Gen 5. Gen 5. Just the Gen 5 art style is too perfect. It's just the Gen 5 art style was fantastic. I wish they would go back to that. Just if they could, like, I want a remake of, like, all the games in the style of Gen 5 with the exception of Kalos, because Kalos sucks. Just like a Gen 5 thematic remake of, like, Sun, Moon, Ultra Moon, Oras, Gala. Like, that would be so fun because it looks so nice. The way Generation 5 looks is just, it's not as, advanced or techy or, ooh, I have, 3D modeling. Like, that doesn't always matter. What matters is, like, the stylisticness, and that's one of the reasons why I really love it. And hey, we got some good specials. I mean, we're running into a bunch of things that just get really bodied by fire types, which is not great. But I mean, we'll still be able to do it. Mr. Mime, hopefully they go for Mr. Mime, because they'll probably go for Mr. Mime, because it has Helping Hand, it has Reflect, Light Screen, and Psychic. And they went for Amoonguss. Not sure how I feel about that. Not sure how I feel about them going for the Amoonguss. Alright, so there is Fairy type I see on one end. Alright, so Exploud is not going to be helpful. Jigglypuff probably is not going to be helpful either. There's a ground type. Okay, I think it'll be better to go... I mean, Jigglypuff might be helpful. Like, Jigglypuff might be a little bit more beneficial for us than, like, whatever else. But, I mean, it's still probably not going to be super helpful. But yeah, how's everyone's day doing? How is everyone doing tonight? It looks like it's going to storm where I am, and I do actually always love a good storm. I do like a good lightning storm. It's like, whenever there is thunder and lightning, I always actually do enjoy watching it. Hello, welcome to the stream. I actually can't see who the name is because the thing is blocking me. Hey, Bloom, aka Quinn P. I was like, oh, we have someone new here. I was like, oh yeah, it's Quinn. How you doing, Quinn? I need to move this so I can like, see who's typing. Like, I can't actually see who is like sending things in just because of the way Streamlabs is like. Because of the way things are, I can't actually see who's typing, like because of the poll. So I need to do. I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well myself. I need. Oh, I just made my thing a little bigger so I can see that now. Okay, so Skitter Smack, Flash Cannon, Acid Spray. I'll just go with Acid Spray. It's like we don't really have. We have some like decent special attackers. Oh, Boltund. Right, Boltund has. And you got the defense down. Not bad. Oh, you want... That's a weird move. That's a very weird move to get Skarmory. I mean, I guess it makes sense, because, like, it means, like, slash, so I guess that makes sense. Also, wow, 8 votes on that. That's... I'm legitimately surprised that we have had 8 people click on this video. But yeah, if we get a theme, if we do get Theme Thursdays and like we get enough votes for Theme Thursday, will probably do a Theme Thursday at the end. Like we will do another Theme Thursday stream after, like we conclude this raid. I think we'll probably do maybe 6 or so actual like catches of Reshiram, unless like we have a horrible amount of like just losses, and we just don't actually catch anything. Bolt Hunt is getting a hit. Max Strike's probably not gonna drop it below Exploud's speed cap, because Exploud is not really that fast last I checked. Acid Spray not doing a whole lot. Hopefully they know how to use Pollen Puff with a Moongus. Oh, good. And the defense drop actually helped. Defense drop actually helped. Well, special defense drop actually helped. Not gonna catch the Exploud. I don't see the point to. And wow, Theme Thursdays. I guess Theme Thursday does have a lot of support. Yeah, I guess Theme Thursday does have support. It's the, okay. For the people who voted for what's that for Theme Thursday, basically Theme Thursday was an idea I had for every Thursday. We go on Pokemon Showdown, we make a team of Pokemon, and that's sort of a theme to it. You know, basically like, oh, they're all based, all the Pokemon are, you know, based on, you know, like the team, the Pokemon are like similar to, you know, characters from a video game, or, you know, video game characters, or, you know, characters from a TV show, or, you know, they're all, you know, songs, you know, they all remind me of songs or something like that. Basically just things that are similar to other things, or that can be a name of something that can be applied to it and have it make sense, essentially. And basically like battle with them on Pokemon Showdown, either singles or doubles. I mean, I generally go doubles because I just play doubles more, but I mean singles is probably what we'd go do them for mostly. Like we had a team of all Pokemon named after that are similar to Godzilla monsters. We had a many teams basically that are all themed after Sabaton songs. I had an entire team at a Xenoblade, like I had a team themed after Xenoblade characters, and it's basically just battling with theme teams. I had another team theme where it was basically everyone, like a lot of the streamers that I know, just it's all us. And I was proud of that one until it just didn't win at all, because we're all basically physical attackers except for one. But yeah, it's a little back and forth. It's fun, but it's mostly meant for fun nonsense. Please tell me you don't have competitive. Please tell me you don't have competitive. Good, they don't have competitive. And also, the Venoshock was able to be lethal. Excellent work. That is the kind of teamwork I love to see, even when we can't work together. Yeah, I'm probably going to be sticking with Octillery at the whole of this fight, just because it's really, really good to have something with special defense down capabilities. Like, we have decent special attacking stuff right here, and hopefully someone goes for the Jiggles. Yep, Bolt Hunt person goes for Jigglypuff. But again, you know, for those who are, of course, you know, share this link with your friends, your family, everyone who wants to see it. We are trying to grow the channel a bit bigger, and of course, the bigger the channel gets, the more nonsense and fun we can have. And of course, after all, isn't that what we're supposed to do here? Just have fun nonsense. That's a Mudsdale. I feel like that's better. Is that an... I think that's an Alchemy right there. The fairy type is an Alchemy, which, I mean, that wouldn't be terrible. It's just that, all things considered, I feel like having Mudsdale probably is a little better. I feel like having Mudsdale is probably better, because also we get an item for beating it. I mean, sure, Bright Powder. It's nothing else is going to be helpful, so I guess you just go Bright Powder. I mean, Bright Powder might actually help me against Blue Flare, because Blue Flare has like an 80 base accuracy or something like that. It's not really great. course, it doesn't help you against max moves, because nothing helps you against max moves, because they always hit, but I mean, again, can't always be choosing what you want to get hit by, because that's not how the game works. It would be really stupid if that is actually how the game worked, but, I mean, again, beggars can't be choosers, beggars can't be choosers. You have, like, all physical moves, and I know that you have Lash Out, so I'm not going to try dropping your stats. Hopefully we can go for a burn. Hopefully none of these guys actually do try dropping their stats. Good, we're all going for attack, so hopefully we don't drop any stats. Please do not get the drop. Crunch, please do not get the drop. Oh. Skarmory gets... I guess that makes sense. I guess that actually makes sense to give it. Scald Burn! The burning water. The burning water will always afflict, and no, it is not burning them. That's gonna go for me. And we managed to survive. We are a survivor. And now your special defense goes up. Yeah, it would probably be a lot better to go for special defense down, but I don't want to risk Lash Out hitting me. And also, like, all things considered, it would be a lot better to go for a potential burn with Scald, at least getting damage over time rack up. Skarmory using Fly. It's a Fly Boy. Scald Burn. The burning water is afflicting. Yeah, this is pretty much how my luck goes with moves like Scald. I don't actually get the side effect chance. Never a fun thing when it doesn't happen, of course, because you always want to get the burn off, because it's always great to get the burn. But we can't. That's smart. That is very smart, actually, using Clear Smog to get rid of all of its boosts. Thank you very much. I'm not going to use it. Go for another Scald, and I actually did forget it got Clear Smog. I actually did forget that the Mushroom Head Amoonguss had like Clear Smog. One of those moves you would never really think, hey, maybe I should use this thing. Like, no, when someone uses it, like, yeah, it's actually really, really good. Scaldy Burn, Giga Drain, Giga Drain. Please use Giga Drain. And of course, it's using Max Wick. I mean, it's gonna probably kill me. Oh no, it's going for Amoonguss, and Amoonguss is gonna regenerate its health because it's gonna use Giga Drain. Wasn't really the smartest move to do, Mudsdale. Wasn't really the smartest move to do. Good thing is that Mudsdale's not gonna go faster than any of us. Because, I mean, we have Bolton, which is faster, and it's gonna one-shot with Crunch next turn. So we're pretty much good. Mudsdale is down. I hope the person with Bolt Hunt goes for this. Because, like, I don't want to be going into Reshiram's fight with a Bolt Hunt. I mean, yeah, I know that, like, Skarmory would also probably not the greatest thing to go in with, but, like, at least Skarmory is resistant to Dragon. Because both Bolt Hunt and Skarm are probably going to go down to a Fire-type move. Because, again, their special defense is kind of garbage, and Reshiram is a freaking Reshiram. 150 special attack, backed up by stab, backed up by a bare minimum a 100 base power special move. Yeah, you're not surviving that easy. You're just simply not surviving that. I mean, again, yeah, I probably would have been smarter for me to go for it to get rid of its death, but all things considered, I at least have a useful tech. I mean, yes, no one else has special attacks. I mean, Bolton has a special move, but they'll probably just go for Crunch, because, like, Strong does. And what do they have normally? What do they have? Oh, yeah, they have, okay, Bolton guy's getting rid of it. Good. Yep, and Bolton guy got rid of it. Hopefully that, will they actually try dropping its special attack? Oh, not special attack, its speed is what I'm hoping. That'd be really good to have that happen. It'll slow down Reshiram. Yeah, I'm glad to see that, like, Theme Thursday is a bit more well-remembered than you guys know. Turbo Blaze is radiating a blazing aura. I do love the ability names, they're so good. I want to hit you with the Acid Spray. At the very least, if I'm going to go down, I'm going to go down swinging next turn. Because also Venoshock is... Actually, Venoshock's going to help. You... Right. Extra sensory. Oh, insurance too. Okay, not bad. Acid spray. What's spray and acid? Sand Tomb. Good damage over time rack up is always good. Venoshock. Good. Venoshock is going helpful. Yeah, we might lose this fight to Reshiram. We might actually lose this fight. Scald is what I should go for. Hopefully Mudsdale. Hopefully they do not. Well, he's targeting Skarm, and nope, they are killing the Shroom Boy. I guess Reshiram does not like the game Among Us. Fortunately, that's the only other special attacker I can use on my team. Now gone. Well, Skarm at least uses Fly, so that's one less target to have. Scald Burn, not going to be able to burn because you're a fire type already. Sand Tomb, miss. It does do decent damage, though. We do decent damage. There's no point in me using my Dynamax, because, like, there's no point in me using the Dynamax just specifically because I'm going to die. Yeah, and they attacked me anyway. It would have been a complete waste, because at the very least someone else might be able to use it. Fly, fly like an eagle into the future. And of course, Reshiram manages to avoid the Rock Tomb, or the Sand Tomb. Moongus is back in play. However, we're all going to lose now because I think this is our last. That I was our last kill. And now, if Reshiram gets another kill, which it's probably going to, because again, it's a fire type, going up against a Pokemon that is weak to fire, twice over, and also Mudsdale. I mean, Mudsdale could probably take it. Like, really, we need just to hope it aims for Mudsdale, or we get some sort of stat boost. That is not helpful. Okay, good. It's going for extra sensory on Mudsdale, which is not a great thing. But at the very least, that buys us a turn. Which really is all we need right now. Venoshock. It's a shame we can't actually poison it, because then we get the damage from Venoshock boosted, but, you know, again, beggars can't be choosers. So hopefully Mudsdale, so who has that? Who is the, okay, it doesn't say who has what. Well, right, if I click what moves, it'll tell me. Okay, Amoongus is the person who can Dynamax this turn. I hope they don't. Good. Max Wormwind. That's probably gonna kill. Yep. We are not bulky whatsoever. That's another failed run. And that's another failed run of Reshiram. Got some decent Dynite ore. Saving progress. Look forward to seeing you again. Thank you very much. Dynamax Adventures. Let's go once more. Yep, we'll continue Dynamax Adventures. Come on, please, help me do this. Come on, please, give me some good Pokemon. Yeah, that's kind of like the only thing about Dynamax Adventures I don't really like, is that it's kind of luck-based in that you could get super screwed over by the Pokemon at the start, and then just not be able to recover because the Pokemon you're given access to later aren't the greatest things. Like, there's a lot of Pokemon that are just not great in Dynamax Adventures. There's a lot of them that are not great. I mean, I'm still surprised the one from last night has as much attention as it did. I mean, we are almost at holy crap, we're almost at 100 views on the one from last night. That's That's incredible. Like, that is legitimately incredible, and I really want to thank all you guys who watched that. Okay, Crawdaunt adaptability, good. See, these are good teams now. These are good Pokemon we can actually make use of. Yeah, that's the right one to go for, and I hope they go for Layered. Like, we can inflict it with a stat. Yeah, well, I mean, at least Rotom's at least decently strong and it can boost itself. The reason why, like, I would say, like, Hexes is strong, but we can't get a burn off on it, so it's not going to be helpful. We have a couple of water types we can use. A lot of water types, actually. Okay, so I think what we should do is we should go dark type first, then hit those 2 water types, and that might be enough, hopefully. Hopefully, possibly, quite, maybe not really. Good, they're smart. They're going for dark types. They're going for dark types. I wish it showed you, like, what, like, everyone else is voting for, because that way it would make things a little easier. And it doesn't, like, okay, split 50-50. Which is stupid. Wait, did we get the same person again? Because I remember I saw the Arcanine shirt before. Alright, Pangoro, not terrible. Not a terrible Pokemon. Muddy Water, I don't want to just burn through all of my PP of my good moves just yet, so we'll just be going with Swords Dance to start off, and then we'll go for Facade. Tightening its focus. That's terrifying. That's terrifying. That's alright. You're double weak, quite weak, I should say, actually. And Will-O-Wisp. Willow misses. What a shock! What a massive shocker! And we avoid it. Okay. And Focus Punch. Yeah. That's really good. That's actually a really good start off to all of this right now. And I don't know if you can hear it, but my dogs are barking because they're going to go outside for right before dinner. And another Focus Punch. That's probably... I mean, Focus Punch is probably... We don't even need to go for Focus Punch. Ew, that's damage on Ravambi. I mean, at least Ravambi will probably heal itself, like, almost completely from that because of how much damage it's dealing. Yeah, exactly. Like, fully healed completely. Pangoro burnt. Facade. And Focus Punch. Super Punch to the face. I'm not going to catch Pangoro. I don't have a need to, because I'm not going to be using it. I do want to use Crawdaunt, even though Crawdaunt is absolutely frail as all heck, it's still pretty decent. Yeah, hopefully the person with the Ravambi knows hold on to Ravambi, because I have a special move. I mean, we have like a lot of things with special attacking moves. Do not get rid of your Golurk, person. Do not get rid of Golurk. Good. Do not get rid of Ravambi. Good, they didn't get rid of Ravambi. I'm happy for that. It's like, it's really good when people actually know what they're doing and they pick Pokemon to keep that are actually very helpful. Lampout would be okay if, again, we could use Hex, but we can't because it can't be burnt. And they go for that anyway. Freaking... At least we'll be able to still go for the other water type. Okay, I guess maybe they wanted the item. Okay. Did not mean to click that. I meant to click the Quick Claw. Because the Quick Claw is legitimately good. The Quick Claw would have been a very helpful item for me because I'm really, really slow. Like, Chlorine is a lot slower than you'd think, and it's not really bulky for something you think that would be like a crab. Well, I guess a crayfish, but like, it's really not bulky. It's really not bulky at all. Of course, the false copyright claims. I do love always getting the false copyright claims. Because it's probably going to happen again today. Just like it's going to be happening yesterday. Buddy water. What else I should go for? But yeah, Joy, false copyright claims, the most annoying things in the world. Why did you... Really? Really, you actually decided to, you know what, I'm going to use Will-O-Wisp on this thing and just jacked its power up even further. At the very least, we're probably going to kill it. And it still manages to hit Inferno, even when we have lowered its accuracy. Because that's just how this game likes to go with RNG. Might water again. It's like really the only thing we gotta do. All we gotta do is just survive against the lamp bent, and then we can go get the water type. It's like, why did they pick going for the lamp bent? Why do they think of going for the lamp bent? This person is just trolling. This person is just trolling at this point. That person has got to be trolling. There's no possible way anyone would continue to... Or they're just AFK. Or they're... I don't think they're AFK because it didn't take that long. Yeah, this person has got to be trolling. Yeah, they have to be trolling because like they're clicking options, obviously. I really hate getting these people when it comes to raids. Just like why? It's like, do people enjoy actually ruining people's times while trying to get stuff in Dynamax Adventures? The answer is probably yes. Ooh, Dreadnought and... Dreadnought and a rock. Okay, let's go with Dreadnought. Dreadnought's debatably better. Either way, we actually would get something good, so yeah, that's good. I mean, we got a Kafagrigus. Would have gotten Kafagrigus, which is especially bulky. We would have gotten a rock type, which is super effective against Reshiram. Then we would have gotten, of course, Dreadnought, which is again a rock type super against Reshiram. So either way, we would have had something really, really good for Reshiram. I always like that. Again, game actually gives you stuff later on that's actually helpful. But we have a person who's being a troll. Alright, let's go with Swords Dance. I'm not gonna drop this thing's stats because like it's not worth it. I mean, I'm not gonna go with the Dynamax move. Oh, good, they're actually using smart moves now. I mean, actually, you know, it probably would have been smarter to use freaking Will-O-Wisp on it because that way it can't do as much damage. It's like, again, people sometimes, they're just being trolls. Focus Punch! I do love how brutally powerful Focus Punch is. It is legitimately good. Lash Out. We're not gonna... At least one Lash Out would probably be helpful. Hopefully it uses like max Flutterby or something like that on us, and it will decrease our stats, and that way Lash Out will do even more damage, because it's a great move. But yeah, I'm supposed to don't know, Crawdad's hint ability is Adaptability, which doubles the damage same type of attack bonus moves do, rather than just a boost of 50%. The more you know. Then again, these are things that are just so ingrained in my skull because I play competitive and I have to keep like stats and abilities straight. It's like, playing competitive is one of the most maddening things ever. It's just you get eventually to a point where it no longer becomes you have to memorize it. It's just it's so ingrained in your head. You actually know, oh yeah, this is what I just got to do this now. Oh, good. You know what? They actually did know what they were doing. They actually did something good. Wait. And it survived, of course. And also crit the Rabambi. It also crit the Rabambi. I mean, it didn't even matter anyway for Rabambi because it was going to die anyway. But still, it's just annoying. We're not going to catch this thing because we're not catching any of these things. There's no point. I get why people who do shiny hunt as, like, their thing, they do catch all of them. Because, like, you know, if they want to get a shiny, but it's not the way it's not my MO. I don't really shiny hunt beyond, like, the one thing I'm dedicatedly shiny hunting. But, I mean, I probably will, like, do more dedicated, true-to-form shiny hunting at some point. Because, like, it'll be, like, a chill, relax thing. It won't be, like, yeah, we're actually gonna, you know, try and do stuff. It's kind of what this is. Like, this is kind of calm, kind of, you know, I get to do stuff with all you guys. I like it. Now, but you know, you guys liking the songs. Wide lens actually would help us. The wide lens would actually help me. Yeah, the wide lens would actually very much assist me in this. Because I do have Muddy Water, which is not the most accurate move in the world. Hopefully they will let me Dynamax because I can drop its special defense. Like, I mean, so can Rabambi, however, I can drop it while also dealing damage. And also, Rabambi would just match up horribly against this thing. Turbo Blaze! Now, I'm gonna go for... You know, let's go for Lash. Let's just go straight for Lash Out. We have no reason to not just go for attacking moves. Please tell me they're using Nasty Plot. Please tell me they're using Nasty Plot. Good, they're going for Scorching Sands on the Golurk. Hey! Someone else has joined the chat. Hey, Nova Schneivern, my 200th subscriber, welcome. How are you doing today, my good friend? I am glad to see you are here. We have only won a single encounter with Reshiram so far. And we have a troll Rotom. He's just trolling. He's just, like, just being stupid. Which is annoying. Good. Are they actually gonna let me... Good! You know, this Rabambi is smart. They're buffing us. They're using its support moves. Which is really the important thing. Like, if Rabambi can't do anything, it needs... And wow, that actually mattered. The buffing actually mattered. I've been having a great day. Haven't been having a great day. Hey, Coops Trooper, welcome. I'm gonna grab your link because you showing up here is absolutely great. I am glad to see you here. I am very glad to always have my content creating friends here, and of course, I always gotta give the support to the friends. They are the greatest of people, and they deserve all of the assistance. And I think actually probably gonna close the poll, because I mean it's kind of run its course, and also, yeah, close the poll. I have been having a great day indeed, and they are now letting me go and use Max. Actually, no, I should probably go Max Geyser first, because hopefully that'll, like, dampen its fire type moves, or if it's using the fire move, it will remove its Max Sunlight. Yeah, thanks to the 200 subs. I thank you, like, thank you, Coops, but, like, it's really because of you guys. I would not have gotten this. Yeah, I would not have grown this quickly if it weren't for, you know, you guys, like, coming here, raiding, and just generally being here. I could not have done this on my own. This is as much you guys as it is me, and I thank you guys for every little bit of it. It really does mean a lot. It means the world to me that you guys, keep showing up. Yep, I used the right move. I used the right move. But yeah, after this, I'm actually legitimately surprised that we got that it actually was 60% do Theme Thursdays, because Theme Thursdays, I said it before a little earlier, but it's basically like I make a team of Pokemon with like a common theme to them, like the Pokemon have something about them that is equated or allows them to be equated to something else, and then all the Pokemon on the team have one sort of common thread going through them. And it's an interesting, I mean, the idea makes more sense when you actually like see the teams. But wait, no, I should have gone for Max Darkness. Well, then again, I didn't even go for a setup move, so yeah, it probably should have been better that I go for this, because I'm going to get the rain boost, and I'm getting the boost from adaptability. And I did Theme Thursdays 2 weeks ago, and it didn't really do all that well, but I mean, maybe it'll do better now. Good. Health restoration, always fantastic. Always a fantastic thing. Rotom actually does something good, even when dead. And now it's getting rid of all our buffs, even though we have none of them. Fusion Flare is dampened by my rain. Max Gyazar. Hydro Blast to the face. Love Shiny Much, by the way. The shiny looks really good. It is. The thing is, I'm actually not the hugest, I guess is the best way to say it, of like fans for shiny Metagross. Because like the reason why I have the shiny Metagross as the icon is actually because of a story involving we lost. Is actually involving like how I got a shiny Metagross. I was just breeding for one using competitive. The second egg just happened to come out shiny. So I was like, I am taking this as a sign and making this channel. My favorite shiny Pokemon is actually Togekiss and Magnezone, kind of tied for the first place. I love both of them. But Metagross is my favorite Pokemon, period. It is my favorite Pokemon. And it is a good boy. It is a great Pokemon. Has always served me well in competitive. That's why it irritates me whenever people just do, oh yeah, let's do Bandit Explosion Metagross lead. It's like, you people. Like, you people, why do you Band Explode thing? Yeah, I did not get that one because I didn't have a Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire during the time that it was allowed, when it was going on. I didn't have either game because I was just not playing Pokemon at that time. Long story, but I don't know. Like, there's something about getting a Beldum before it's actually allowed in the game, because like you don't get Beldum until you beat the game, like beat basically everything. But yeah, Aegislash is also a great one. And wow, we actually got everyone. Nice. Yeah, Aegislash is a great shiny, and who knows, I might actually be hunting Aegislash at some point. Ooh, I'm going Cradily. I love Cradily. Cradilly's a good boy. Nova, I'm just gonna guess. I'm gonna guess that your favorite Pokemon is Noivern. Just gonna guess. Just wild shot in the dark right there. Wait, what the hell, Britton? Okay, my editor, like, he's helping me get, like, stuff ready for some of my, like, other series I'm working on. And the normal website they go to like, help get stuff for thumbnails, it apparently had nothing for the game that we're currently thinking of doing stuff for. And, like, they had to decompile the entire game to just get some sprites. It's not subtle at all, Nova. It's not subtle at all. Yeah, yeah. The thing is, the insanity of Mega Metagross is why I despise Mega Metagross. I actually do not like Mega Metagross at all. I mean, I don't like Megas, period. I just think they're way too broken, and they're just inherently so uncompetitive. But yes, like I know some people like. I know a lot of people do like Megas, but we actually had to think about this yesterday. But it's like Megas are not the same thing as the base version. They are completely separate Pokemon. It's like saying, Magmar is great because Magmortar is good and competitive. Like, they're two completely separate things. It's only because Megas share the same name as the base form that people think that, when they are completely separate things. Like, if in every other part of the series, when something akin to that happens, we call it a separate Pokemon. It's just with Megas it's different because they continue to have the same name, even when in every single respect they are a different thing altogether. It's one of the reasons why it's like I get why people like them. However, they are a different thing altogether. It's like they are completely separate. That's why like I don't really. I just also like they're just way too damn strong. They are way too strong. It's like it is not okay when things have like 130 something speed alongside like 160 plus offenses. Like, why? Whoever thought of that? That is a nightmare right there. That is a nightmare you are dealing with. And I still, yeah, personally, I think some Megas are pretty cool in some ways. I mean, I'm not really a fan of like any of the super mechanics. It's like this is I mean some of the Megas I will say like they're pretty neat, and the things that they can do are pretty neat. I will definitely agree with that. But I mean, just like for me, it's like I have a hard time getting past the stats and like getting past the competitive balancing, because I know a lot of people aren't as hung up on competitive as I am. Because like this is one thing I've just accepted about the Pokemon community, that a fraction of the players, a minute infinitesimal little speck, I would say probably maybe 10% of the community is competitive, as in like they play competitive in a significant capacity. There's people who play competitive, but they sort of like part-timers. They, oh yeah, I'm gonna go play some competitive because it's fun. I haven't done it in a while. But most of the time, that most people don't. And most people, like, they're more. I don't want to use this term because I feel it's like a bad term to use. It's more casual players. Like, they're players who they don't really, not care about competitive, but like it's just not something that they do. Like they just don't do competitive. It's not something that either appeals to them or something they have no investment in. So, that. And that's one of the reasons why, like, we're not going to catch the Bishop. Because, like, Bishop is one of the shinies I want to eventually hunt, so I don't want to get it here. But yeah, it's like, I mean, my favorite of the super mechanics is Dynamaxing, because I like the tactical applications. However, I can agree it is extremely abusable. And the funny thing is, we actually have a video in the works on, like, all the super mechanics. But yeah, it's like, I get why people, a majority of the community, wants to have them back. I mean, they're just... See, here's the thing, Alex. Being better than Yu-Gi-Oh! Super mechanics really isn't saying much. It's like... it's really not saying much, all things considered. Like, I mean... I get what you mean. Like, it's better than things in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, oh, this 5,000 attack point monster is immune to the effects of everything, while also being able to attack 3 times. Like, no. None of this is okay. This is okay in exactly 0 capacities. But I'm like... No, this is not okay. But yeah, it's like, personally, I feel Pokemon is at its best when there's no super mechanics, there's no peripheral, extraneous stuff. It's just straight battling. Like, that's one of the reasons why I love Generation 5 so much, is Gen 5 is, like, the purest of what Pokemon is. You know, people can complain about Weather Wars all they want. They were not, like, the only thing, because the thing is that there's the thing about Weather Wars that always kind of makes me laugh. People are like, you know, oh, Weather Wars was everything in Generation 5, but oh wait, at the same time, everything was Dragon Dark and fighting types, but also, everything was Drag Mag, and everything was, like, you know, 10 billion different things. It's like, they can't all be they can't all be going on at the same time because they are functionally incompatible team compositions. They simply cannot work when all being the same thing. It was like, you people are exaggerating. OU is the one that OU is the one that most people play. But also, like, my problem with Smogon is that those views are based on Smogon's format, when there is a reason full battles are not what official formats use. Like, the reason why official formats do not have full battles is specifically because the abusability of switches, it is easy to stall out. Like, there's a very good reason why full battles are not how VGC operates. There's also a good reason why it's not singles how VGC operates. Like, that's one of the problems of it, is like, it's making rules for a format that things are not made for. Yeah, like, Gen 5, like, the reason why, like, for me it's Gen 5 over Gen 4, like, I do like the things about Gen 4, it's just that Generation 5 added a couple of things here and there, like just items, ability changes, new abilities, you know, just new moves, and the new things it added, you know, regardless of the Pokemon, like, if you just had, you know, the Gen 4 and earlier Pokemon, just with simply Gen 5 moves, but no Gen 5 Pokemon, that is overall a much more interesting thing than just Gen 4 for me, because, like, I love the Rocky Helmet. Yeah. I mean, my feelings on Team Preview are a little mixed, because it's like, well, I mean, I play VGC, so I like knowing what Team Preview is. But at the same time, it also completely neuters Zoroark. Like, that's my favorite thing about it. Like, oh yeah, you add this Pokemon, that's a whole ability, is it becomes the last Pokemon in your party. But oh yeah, we can now see your entire team layout. So, it's useless. Yeah, like, I mean, that's kind of exactly what it is with me. It's like, Suicide Leads is annoying as heck. And, like, the annoying thing about Suicide Leads is that they work. Like Sash Frostlass with Destiny Bond, or Explosion Azelf. Like, there's a reason they worked. They would just go do one thing, and then gone. Just dead. It's like, there's a reason it works. There's also a reason it's good they're gone. Like, those kind of disappeared after Generation 5 happened. But at the same time, it's kind of annoying that now there's no surprise. Like, I do, again, I love the surprise factor. The surprise factor is so fun. Yeah. I mean, again, there's a lot of, like, there's positives to both sides. Yeah, I do like the fact that now I can, you know, predict and formulate things a bit more. But at the same time, you know, it kind of ruins a bit of, you know, like, surprise factor. Also, like, this is just one thing that, like, you know, I just know from this being the way I am. Like, I just, you know, because of how many battles I've done. My favorite thing is when you get to a point in Pokemon where you dissect a team, and, like, you basically pick apart, okay, this is what this thing is going to have, this is what this thing is going to do, they're going to have this thing. You basically pick apart their entire team composition just from visual only, and I love it. Yeah, I mean, I don't really play, I mean, I've never played, like, UU or anything like that, because I only play, like, I pretty much exclusively play doubles. I do singles on occasion, with the club I'm a part of, and for draft leagues, you know, I mean, well, draft leagues have, you know, Pokemon from every single format. You can pick like 2 or 3 from every single tier. So I don't really know much about Smogon's format, but like I'm not a big fan of Smogon's just way it does things in general, which is a whole separate thing. But I mean, it's like, I know that the tiers, like, there's a lot of weird, janky stuff you can do in them, and, you know, for those who enjoy it, I'm glad they enjoy it. I'm just, I just somewhat have a bit of a difficult time with Smogon. Yeah. I mean, yeah, like the reason why I'm not a big fan of Nat decks is that it kind of, for a number, like, this is something that is observable from people who play Nat decks. There's like, well, not everyone, but it's something that has been observed in a number of people that I've seen that play Nat decks, is it kind of keeps alive the wanting X thing or Y thing to come back when there's a reason it was removed. And it kind of in a lot of ways keeps people from sort of moving on past things being gone. And it kind of, I mean, there's people who are not like this. Like, there's people who I know, they play Nat decks and they're like, yeah, it's fun to play, you know, XYZ thing that has, you know, this move in Generation 8, and use it, you know, with its Mega, or use it with a Z move or whatever, and that's fun. But, you know, it's good, it's gone. And I'm glad that there are people like that, but there's also just as many people who are like, oh, I want Shell Smash Mega Blastoise. I want to have this thing in VGC do damage. Damage it does. I want have. What? Why did they just turn into Yoda right there? And also, I mean, I wasn't like picking on you specifically with the Blastoise thing, Alex. It was just, that was the first thing that came to mind, because I was like, what got something really, really busted in Generation 6, in Generation 8, that it didn't have in Gen 7? Like, oh yeah, Blastoise Shell Smash. But other than that, like, I guess, like, Mega Venusaur kind of, but, like, Venusaur didn't really get a whole lot, other than, like, Earth Power, I guess. But yeah, it's like, it's not everyone who plays Nat decks, but, like, I've seen that to an alarming degree when it's like, there's a reason why these things are gone. Like, they were not healthy competitively. And I mean, there's pros and cons to everything. I mean, I to a degree will say this. When the Pokemon Company removed Megas and things like that, a lot of the backlash, like some, not a lot, but a portion of the outcry from the community was definitely deserved, because, well, you guys spent the last, like, 5 years hyping these things up as, like, this is the future, this is, like, the greatest thing the series has ever introduced. And then you just pull it away. You know, with just no warning, no anything, you just immediately yoink it out. Like, what did you guys expect? You guys kind of deserve it. But at the same time, things like, this series took this thing out, if you like these new games, you're a terrible, you know, how can you be a fan? It's like, no. The reaction from the community was far too extreme. Like, some criticism is fair. Like, yeah, they definitely deserved to get, you know, this is not a good thing to have done. Like, you included this thing, and now you're just pulling it away with kind of no real explanation. You do deserve, you know, some outcry for that. But at the same time, the extremeness of how it was, no, that was uncalled for. Yeah. Yeah, I am legitimately surprised we had 66. How funny with Yoda. 66. Order 66. How fitting that we had, you know, 66 votes for Theme Thursdays. So we're probably going to be doing a Theme Thursday continuation. But yeah, it's like, yeah, it's like overall, like, I really hope that Gen 9 just is the first gen to just not have the super mechanics anymore. Like, I really want those to go away. It's just, like, this is one thing that even people who say, like, you know, Z moves or Dynamax, you know, like, you know, Megas, this is one thing that we pretty much all have noticed. The way it altered how the game plays is it went from the team being the most important thing, like, the balancing between typings, stats, moves, with the synergy, everything together, that, the importance of that did sort of decrease when the super mechanics introduced, because you had one Pokemon which could now brute force through potential, obstructions with minimal difficulty. You had Pokemon which could deal with more of their threats in a way in which they could not deal with them before. And, it's like it made the focus go to one or two Pokemon rather than the entire team composition is important. And that's one of my reasons for just disliking. I love Dynamaxing for the tactical applications. Like, I love doing things like speed boosting my Togekiss with max Airstream, and then just going ham with a super fast Togekiss. Because, I did the same thing with a Z-Yawn Togekiss to get the speed boost. But it's like, it is way too much power when you have that much health. The other thing is, like, yeah, I will definitely say this. A lot of people, it is on them for not knowing how to properly fight Dynamaxes, because fighting a Dynamax with brute force head-on is literally the worst idea possible. It is the worst idea possible. You fight him with tech. Yeah. Like, I would say Megas in singles were probably a lot more broken, because in singles you have 6 Pokemon, and a strategy that was actually somewhat commonly used was people would have like 1 or 2 Healing Wish Pokemon. So it's literally, oh, your Mega's about to die, recall, send out a Pokemon with Healing Wish, sacrifice it, your Mega is now completely revitalized. It's like, that is one thing that I'm like, no. I literally just said they're both broken. I literally just said, like Drogain, I literally just said they're all not healthy. I literally just said that, Drogain. But it's like, with Megas, like, the way to fight them is not brute force. Like, if you answer force with force against the Dynamax, you're going to lose, because pure force does not work against them. The best way to fight a Dynamax is literally just debuff it with, like, Snarl, Intimidate, Physical, hit it with Burn. Oh yeah, like, I've talked with a lot of people who play, like, a lot more singles with, Megas than I have, and the way that they have described it is quite literally, it is literally an arms race. It was, get the hardest hitting, fastest Mega possible, find a way to make yours hit a little harder, make yours hit a little faster. And that's one of the reasons why Talonflame was so good, because it could out-priority things like Alakazam, Gengar, and just clean one-shot them, which others, couldn't do. That's one reason why it was so important. But like, after, Gale Wings went down, then it really wasn't good. Thing is, Z-moves are the most balanced of all of them. However, that is counterbalanced by the fact that they can literally one-shot most Pokemon's counters. Because Z-moves were... I have a theory, and this is a hypothesis I've actually, like, made from, like, looking at stats and damage numbers. Z-moves seem to have been created as a Mega answer. Like, it is meant for Pokemon that can take a hit from a Mega, but couldn't kill in return, to get that little extra brute force power to take down the Megas, or take down, like, these big problematic Pokemon. However, the way we people use them, because we are the way we are, we instead use them to, oh, I can equip this Z-move to my Pokemon, and then it can beat all of its counters. Like, oh, I have a Garchomp. I'll use, Steelium Z with Iron Head, and I'll just brute force through every fairy type I meet. It's like, that is not the way we are supposed to do things. That is not what it was meant for, but it's the way that we use things for. But yeah, like Dynamax, and like, the way to beat a Dynamax, and this is like this is something that, for people who play doubles and, like, play VGC a lot more, this is something that we kind of learn and ironed out a lot more is disruption is how you beat a Dynamax. Like, the way to beat a Dynamax is not to fight it. It's to just wait it out. Because you don't actually need to kill the Dynamax. You just need to make it so, well, it's booster irrelevant. Which is actually pretty easy. Like that's one of the reasons why, like, a lot of things like Milotic carry Haze. And I love that. It's like, freaking Haze Milotex. Yeah, I did also use... I did also use a weakness policy Metagross myself for a while. The reason I stopped was, it was too strong. And also, I didn't want to keep fighting Ghost Rider Calyrex and keep instantly losing to it. Because fuck that thing. Yeah, like, before Ghost Rider Calyrex entered the picture, it was super solid. But then, Ghost Rider Calyrex, I'm a thing. Deal with it. No. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Calyrex's two forms. They are way too strong. But yeah, like weakness policy is I love weakness policy Pokemon. I love them so much. It is not a poorly designed Pokemon competitive-wise. It is not. It is one of the most annoying Pokemon in VGC. Because you gotta remember, this thing has a spread move, which is Stab, ridiculously strong, special, and its ability boosts its special attack. I don't really do Pokemon Go PvP anymore, Drogain. It's just... My main issue with Pokemon Go's PvP is that because of how simple it is, in terms of like, okay, you have to tap X number of times to get X move charged up, you can break the entire game down purely into numerics, and pretty much from the get-go, the two Pokemon coming out, you can pretty much tell, okay, well, one side is going to win unless, you know, some shenanigans happen. Oh yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, both Calyrexes are the same way. I mean, at the very least, Glastrier, you gotta set up Trick Room for it first, so there's at least that. But yeah, Ghost Rider is way too damn fast. It's just freaking infinity speed. You know, we actually will catch this because this could be helpful. But yeah, it has like freaking infinity speed, ridiculously. Because a lot of them, people just put a scarf on it. They put a choice scarf on it, put it next to a Pokemon with Helping Hand, and then just death. And just death will ensue. And it's... I cannot stand it because it's so irritating. It's like... I get why they... Like, I get that they wanted to make, you know, a sweeper special attack that's fast, and a bulky Trick Room physical. I get it. However, that doesn't change. It's stupid how strong it is. Yeah, it's like... I mean, I literally have... Yeah, I mean, it's like, the thing is, like, I do VGC. I do main series competitive stuff. And when it comes to, like, just the way Go is, it's too simplistic, and it doesn't feel competitive to me, because just, it's so... I guess basic is the way that Go functions in its PvP system. It's you can't really strategize, counter plan, and have mid-game reactions because everything's on a timer. Oh my gosh, wow. I mean, the thing is, Yveltal is an underrated monster. Yveltal is an underrated monster. Like, there have been times where VGC player teams have gotten utterly wiped by a Yveltal because they have literally nothing for it. Because a lot of people, they have sorry, the hiccups. Like, a lot of people have, like, prankster teams, like prankster Pokemon like Sableye or Whimsicott for disruption and tech. Well, prankster doesn't work against ghost types. Well, I guess not ghost types, against dark types. So we have literally nothing to disrupt this this freaking Yveltal. Yeah, I mean, it also has an ability that boosts the power of Dark-type moves. Just slap Foul Play on it, make it specially teched out, you're good. Because, like, this is actually a funny thing. Before Series 10 launched, I ran a damage calculation of, I think it was either Life Orb or Banded Yveltal using Foul Play against a maximum attack Adamant Zacian. And this is the hilarious part. Keep in mind, Zacian is a fairy type, so resists dark, has 115 physical defense. That Foul Play from Yveltal would one-shot Zacian. That is how absurdly massive Zacian's attack stat is. The fact that a resisted move turning its own attack against it can one-shot. Well, remember Foul Play, you tech on special because it doesn't even matter whatever your physical attack is, it rebounds their physical attack against them. And I love that. Like, I love moves like that where it's almost like a better version of counter. He's like, I do love, like, just seeing all the stuff people do for singles, because it's like, I do find it legitimately interesting, like, how singles is played, even if it's not my cup of tea. I just don't like singles. I just think the games are a bit too slow. Like, I love doubles fast-pacedness. Though, I will say, Ultra Series, where a long game was 4 turns, that's too fast for me. That is too fast for me. Yeah, there was a time where a game was considered long if it was more than 3 turns. Like, why? Why? I mean, that was the reign of Zerndon. That was the reign of Zerndon. Oh yeah, Mandibuzz is amazing. Like, I mean, now imagine that, but with like a 30% boost to it. Because, like, that's how good Foul Play is. Because Dark Aura. I love it. It's like, so good. It's not healthy, but like, it's good. Yeah, it's like, I do legitimately like, I do legitimately like how they have all this techie stuff that Pokemon can do. It's just, again, too much stuff that a lot of them can do. It's really not good. But like, yeah, I enjoy doubles. Like, there's so much just janky bullshit you can do in doubles. It's a shame that you can't really use Shedinja in doubles anymore, though, because, like, Calyrex Ghost existing, it just obsoletes it. Also, kind of all the Snarl use on Incineroar, again, obsoletes it. Oh, this superpower is going to drop its defense. That's going to make it a little easier for it to beat it. Strike back. Extermination. There we go. That's a good damage hit. I love the Swinub family. Like, I have extremely fond memories of all of them because they just do so well. They just do so good. They're such great Pokemon. And I do love Mamoswine as well. Like, Mamoswine is probably my one... Like, outside of my, like, typical top 10 favorites, Mamoswine probably ranks pretty highly, because it takes a lot to have an Earthquake as vicious as Garchomp. They, at the same time, can make basically every single dragon terrified of its existence. It's, like, so good. I love Mamoswine. Such a good boy. Yeah, I mean, I love the fact that Foul Play exists. It's like, there's so much stuff it can do, because you could just tack it onto a super bulky Pokemon. Like, that's the reason why Swag Play was a problem on fucking Klefki. Fuck Klefki. That thing deserves to burn in hell. Whoever created Klefki deserves to have their knees broken with a flaming baton. Whoever did that deserves to have their knees broken. That thing is not okay. That thing is not okay. Yeah, like, I love those. Like, I mean, yeah. Oh no, no. The thing is, I can do you one better than that, Coops Trooper. I have talked with the person who took the Colossal set from being a meme to win the Players' Cup with Colossal. I got to pick his brain on his team. And it's like, this is so clever. I love it. It's like Colossal with weakness policy and Steam Engine was a gimmick before, but Santino refined it from a gimmick into an actually solid strategy to beat Wolf Glick. Yeah, like I have talked, because the thing is, he's in the club I am in at school, and it's like, yes, it's like, I know this person. I have battled against this person in our, like, Wednesday night weekly nonsense events. I have talked with this guy, and it's like, oh yeah, he's also a world champion, and, like, none of us knew this until, I mean, well, everyone in the club who actually, like, paid attention to names knew it, but I didn't, and I'm like, wait, what? Santino's, wait, that's the same Santino that we know? Yeah, and it's one of the reasons why I'm super jealous that I can't go to the Penn State Pokemon Challenge this year, which is basically like this big thing the club hosts to basically, you know, like 8 people from the club are gym leaders, 5 are the Elite Four and the champion, and this year Santino is one of the gym leaders. So it's literally like, it would literally be as if you went up to, say, a player from the team that won, like, the World Series or the Super Bowl, like an Olympic gold medalist, and saying, oh yeah, you want to just, like, play a match together, like, compete against, like, just do a match against me? It's literally like that, and I'm like, I wish I could do that so much, because, like, I have actually, like, asked him, like, could I get, like, some usage tips on your Colossal team? I'm doing a VGC event, you know, for the American College Pokemon League. I know you know Colossal teams. Could you, like, give me some tips? And he's like, oh, sure, I'll give you my entire team specs write-up to help you. It's like, this guy is so nice. This guy is so nice. So I actually remember watching that battle where he fought Wolf Glick with the Regigigas team. And it was like, I remember watching that, but I didn't put the two and two together. Wait, I know that guy. And it's like, and now I kind of feel bad that I was kind of rooting for Regigigas to win, because I kind of wanted to see Regigigas win, because Regigigas is a meme. I didn't realize it was Wolf Glick versus Santino. And I'm like, if I could go back in time, I would say, no, you want Colossal to win, because not only is it going to win, you know the guy who's using it. I've actually known, like, a number of people who have gone to, like, regionals and nationals and stuff like that. I love it. Thank you very much, Coops. Have a nice night. But yeah, I've known a number of people who have gone to, like, those tournaments, and, like, I envy them, and someday I want to be there. Like, someday I would love to make a video or, like, a series of things where, like, yeah, I'm at, you know, VGC 2022 or 2023 competing. I would love to do that. Because, like, that has been a major dream of mine for, like, 2 years at this point, and someday I will make that a reality. Someday I will do that someday. No, it's actually three years? Yeah, I think it's actually like 3 years at this point. No, maybe it's 2 years, because, no, it was 2 years. It's 2 years. It was 2 years at this point. Yeah, my memory is terrible. My memory is utterly garbage. Oh, we got light screen. That's gonna really help us. Raktum. Yeah, I do like how the person is using the Gastrodon's tech moves very, very well. Speed fell down. Thankfully, it does not get rid of its own negative buffs, or negative debuffs, I should say. Extra sensory going off, not gonna do anything to that amazing Pokemon Boldore because of the sandstorm and the light screen. Hello, Mariah Arts. Welcome. Glad to see you could join us tonight. So close, but no cigar. Wait, it literally is surviving on a freaking sliver. Yeah, glad to have you here. It is literally surviving on a freaking sliver. Alright, let's just blow on it with Ice Beam. Just freaking blow on it and it'll go down. There we go. That was better. Yeah, I'm using an Ice type because it was the only thing I had that was decently good. But also, it's a ridiculously special defensive. And against Reshiram, which is all special moves, that's actually a little important. Because, like, Cryogonal can actually, like, it can eat fire-type moves decently well if they are special attacks. It actually can take moves really, really well. Alright, let's go for the catch while I put on a new track song for everyone because I know you guys want to see that. You guys want to have the awesome music play. Let the music spin. That one. I like this song. I like this song. This is a great song. But again, if there's any song that you guys want to like hear, just mention and I will try to get it for next time. It's like any song from any video game, just let me know. All right, and nope. Update the number to 9. Next time, we're gonna be heading into double digits. Hand over the Pokemon. We did not take the Reshiram. There we go. Save the game. I would like to save the record of Reshiram so I can go fight it again. Yes, I would like to go fight this Reshiram. Now we're gonna go. Alright, Gangplank Galleon. That's definitely gonna go on the list for next time. I don't think I've actually heard that in a while. It's been a while since I've actually heard that song. Thank you very much for every one of your assistances. I could not do it without you. Alright, we just need some people to join in. I mean, it's not sad to want to see if other people play the same game as you. I mean, that's kind of the whole reason I made this channel. One of the reasons I made the channel, but yeah. I mean, we don't really do Minecraft stuff here because it's just not a game that I play. I'm not really thing. Yeah, I do. My dog is still yeah. Go Palpitoad. Got a ground move. Yes, I hope someone gets Thievial, because that actually has good special defense. It has very good special defense. Yeah, Thievial and Grapple Lock, I hope is what they grab. Grab Thievial. Grab Thievial, person. Please grab Thievial. Why did they grab Vespiquen? Why did they grab Vespiquen? Yeah, I actually will have another video on my dogs at some point, because I do like making videos on them. Okay, so we're gonna go for... Yeah, we are going to go... We're going Ghost. We're going the Ghost. Welcome. But yeah, again, if you know anyone who might be interested in the content, please recommend this to your friends, show your family, show everyone around the channel, so we can continue to grow. Because I very much would like to see, more friends here every day. Again, it always is great when you have new people show up. It's just, I love it. Of course. Wait, they seriously went for the wrong one? They seriously went for the wrong one? You idiots. Why do I have to get stuck with people who don't know what they're doing? It's irritating. Lay rough. Please go for Vespiquen. Please go for... Okay, well, at least it wasn't me. At least it wasn't me. That's all that matters. All that matters is Palpitoad does not get touched by the grass. Like, I just meant, like, a blade of grass floats through the wind, touches the Palpitoad, it just keels over dead. I die if grass touches me. But now we're bouncing into the air. Yep, Halloween is indeed almost here. I don't really have anything planned specifically for Halloween, actually. I mean, I kind of have, like, a thing planned, sort of. It's going to be, if we finish the Platinum Randomizer Nuzlocke, we are going to be doing Renegade Platinum. Which is a fun game. I like the game Renegade Platinum. It's fun. It's a ROM hack of of the Platinum game. And it's a much more difficult game. And I like that. It's very fun. And now they got the kill on Grovyle. I think Grovyle has a dragon move. I think it actually does have like Breaking Swipe or something like that. We are not going to catch it. Again, thank you everyone for showing up today and for continuing to watch. It always helps. Oh no, you don't have Breaking Swipe. I don't need to calculate with your robot. Yep. We know you're a robot. How's your charge going? Yeah, nice. Fully charged. Steel. I don't like that. I don't want to go for a steel. I mean, it's a shame that we don't have any of those grass types. I have to Hitmonchan. You know what? We just fought a Grovyle. Let's just go fight a Sceptile. Let's just... Why the hell not? Why the hell not? Why the hell not? Alright. Sceptile. Another thing that's going to absolutely murderize my entire face because I am a 4 times weak Pokemon to grass water. We're going to go for another bounce. We're going to bounce back here, boys. Yes. Yes, it did just T-pose. At least we got bounce off, so that means we're going to do some damage. We're safe from damage. Dual Wing Beat. Not a bad move. Not a bad move at all. Yes, it did just T-pose. I know that I just said that, but yes, it did. My favorite thing is the Kartana T-pose. I don't think I've shown that before, but, like, I was doing a Dynamax Adventures fighting Kartana, and we froze Kartana and we're just freaking T-posing. Good. Vespiquen is Dynamaxing. It's going to be very, very good at going clean through the Sceptile. Bounce actually did, like, basically nothing. Wow. But Max Airstream is going off, and it's a clean kill. No, no, not all at once. Not all at once. No, that's too much power. That is too much power. I don't need Sceptile at all. Next, we're going to have something of... Yeah, there we go. Sceptile's one that has Breaking Swift. That's what it is. Too bad it's not helpful against Reshiram, because Reshiram is special. Highly unfortunate. But hey, not everyone can be a winner. Oh, they got it. Well, I mean, I guess trading out one of Pokemon is okay. It's not bad. We'll get an item. Alright, sure. Let's see what our item is. Eviolite, fantastic for me. I love it. Hopefully everyone else gets some decent items. Okay, Greedent, not the best thing. I mean, at least it has a revenge with the Vespiquen, so that's gonna help. But Scald is what we do. Yes, it is too much power. It is too much power. Hope we can get some burn off on it. Oh, Life Orb Sceptile. Okay, Life Orb Sceptile, that makes sense. But wow, freaking... Oh my gosh, this thing is a freaking bulky as hell nightmare. And it's... Wow, you do, like, no damage. You do actually no damage, Greedent. Good thing is that we actually, like, outspeed you. So if we can get a burn, that would actually really help the rest of the team. So we gotta fish for burns. We gotta fish for the burn. Cross scissor, X scissor, how you want to call it. X slash, cross slash. Scald, get burned. Drain punch. Yeah, that's the damage I'm talking about. That is the kind of damage I am talking about. Oh, that's clever. Shell Bell Drain Punch for even more restoration. I like it. And now they're going for Sceptile, because of course they are going for Sceptile. Does Sceptile live? Oh, Sceptile did live, good. Well, now we dropped speed, so we're probably no longer outspeeding it. Which is unfortunate for me, because that means I will not be able to get a burn off. Most likely. Possibly. Maybe. Then again, Greedent has, like, terrible speed all around. Like, Greedent's speed is garbage. So, like, I guess it probably can't. We probably could outspeed it. Leaf Storm! That's the damage we need. Thank you very much, Sceptile, for finally going for a decent move. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Scald burn! But no burn. Oh, yeah, we did actually outspeed it. And, of course, Focus Miss Mists. I mean, a normal type can't. Like, a normal steel type probably could. Like, or like, I guess a Bisharp could. But, yeah, that's too much power. Too much power. But, we're doing pretty good so far. Hopefully we can actually beat this freaking thing. Like, how funny would it be if we actually, like, get stopped on our way to get Reshiram by a freaking Greedent. Please restore everyone's health and give us a boost. Okay, okay, the health restore is good. Health restore is good. Health restore is good. And finally, Grapploct is going for the boost. The boost. The boost. Oh, no, it's Vespiquen. Okay. I mean, either way, it's a boost to our attacking stats. That's all we really need. That's all we really need is just a boost to our damage output. Because this is just getting obnoxious. Scald! Finally, Focus Miss actually hits after, what, 10 billion turns? Yeah, you were about a few turns too late, Focus Miss. Missing twice and then hitting only once. Seriously, like, why? Why does accuracy have to be so horrible? I mean, Greedent would be pretty decent, I guess, all things considered against Reshiram, but I don't want it. It's just, no. I like Palpitoad more. Palpitoad is a much better moveset for what we have to do. I mean, it's not really normal type in general. It's just specifically Greedent because it has, like, a ridiculous amount of health and really good defensive stats for its ridiculous HP. It's like, it's meant to be a belly drum setup sweeper in Trick Room. That's what its whole point is. But, like, it just going against it is a nightmare unless you have a fighting move. You know, and again, like a stab fighting move at that. But, you know, of course, because Focus Miss kept Focus missing, we couldn't actually get through it until the end. But now, run number 10 for Reshiram. Hopefully, possibly, maybe, not quite. I hope so, because maybe it is. Is this going to be? We are now 1/10 of odds. We are 1/10 of the Reshiram odds if we win this. Oh, good. They got rid of that for Doug Trio. Doug Trio actually is going to be helpful. Yeah, I'm going for this. We're gonna go for Max Quake. Hey, VV Wooper. I love that. I love the fact. I mean, their name is Wooper, but it's VV Wooper. We pronounce it Wooper. I love my friends' names. I love so many of them. Now, we are Dynamaxed. We are going up against Reshiram. The only thing we got that's probably going to outspeed it is Sceptile. Oh, let's remember I have the Eviolite, so we're actually going to be pretty bulky. If we get hit, actually, by a stray shot. Sub-Doug Trio. That's clever. That's clever. Breaking Swipe. The swipe that breaks. Not going to do much. But, I mean, it's still damage. It's still damage. Fusion Flare kills the Vespiquen. Yeah. Yeah, not good. I think we only get one more kill. And then we're done. As in, like, the next kill is our death. But hopefully we can actually beat it first. Hopefully we can beat it first. Hopefully we can beat it. I should go for Max Geyser. Because that means its fire moves will be neutralized in part. Which, at the very least, that would mean that Doug Trio could take the hits a bit better. And, of course, when Vespiquen returns, potentially more. Absolutely nothing. High Horsepower is doing decent amounts of damage. Very good. And it also has a Shell Bell. Right, the Shell Bell carries over, so that's good. Breaking Swipe. One thing restores, one thing drains. I love that. The duality of Pokemon moves and items. Target. Good. Good. Use the wrong move. Max Geyser. Your next fire move is going to be really weak. Hopefully it's not going to be a max flare. I don't know if Sceptile will be able to take a blue flare or fusion flare in rain, but I mean, it might be able to. It might. The Vespiquen is now back in action. Now, go for another Max Quake. Because it's going to neutralize our stat boost, so I'm not going to go for Max Airstream. At the very least, like, Max Quake will let us probably survive a hit better. Right, I have Swift Swim! I have Swift Swim. That is... That's good. I like that. I love the strategerisms. High horsepower! Yes, Sceptile has a dragon move. Sceptile has a dragon move. Reshiram is growing desperate. Good. That means it'll probably go for another attack. Excellent. That's not good. Yep. Sceptile's probably gonna... Okay, good. Go for Noble Roar. Go for Noble Roar. It's not going to do anything to us. Dual Wing Beat. The Wing Beat of Duality. And I think after this, you go down. Because high horsepower, if it hit... Oh. I stand corrected. I stand corrected right there. Oh, we win. We win this. Because now we go back to being normal, but we have high horsepower and earth power. And I think this should be enough. I think this is enough. Earth power! Please, crit radar special attack. Oh, echoes feebly. Okay, nothing. Earth power! High horsepower should kill. High horsepower should kill. There we go. And that is another one bites the dust. Encounter number 10. Let's see how we rock and roll it with this one. And 10. Done. Catch. Over. Luxury ball. Come on, please give me, please give me, please give me, please give me the shiny Reshi. Please give me a shiny Reshi. I wanna see that dragon sparkle. Please just give me a sparkly dragon. I wanna see the sparkly dragon, please. I want that shiny Reshi. I want that shiny Reshi. I want that shiny Reshi. Please give me the shiny Reshi. And it's not sparkly. We gotta not take it. We can't take it. We gotta have the sparkles. We gotta have the sparkles. Some people play Pokemon Sword and Shield, random trade, and random Pokemon. Yep. That is what people do. That is a thing people do. Yes, I want to keep the record of Reshiram for later. Of course I would want to keep that. Why would I not want to have that? Okay, let's go again. Hopefully we can win this. But I'm thinking of potentially calling it after this one. Because we've had a lot of matches today. And I do kind of want to have things with people later. So again, we are going to do Theme Thursdays again. So we're going to have a Theme Thursday fight. We're going to do Theme Thursdays, and I enjoyed Theme Thursdays. They are fun. They are quite fun. I did not mean to quit out. I did not mean to quit out of that. Yes, please, I would like to continue with Dynamax Adventures. I would like to continue fighting with Reshiram. Thank you. Save the game. Saving our progress. Don't drop the power. Invite others. I just gotta wait. And actually, while I'm waiting, I could schedule the stream for, I could schedule another stream for later tonight at around 9:30. Or 9:30 is going to be our next one. Wait, no. Yeah, like two things ago. Yeah. Wow, that was 2 weeks ago. Hey, Melon! Welcome! Welcome back, Melon. How you doing? Glad to see you. Kind of missed you all stream, but we're going to have another stream later tonight. It's going to be a return of Theme Thursday, which is the thing that actually before you. Dude, come here. Theme Thursdays strike again. Ready up. There we go. Yeah, that's good to see. I already know what I'm getting. I'm getting that Tyrantrum. I'm getting that big T-Rex Dino of Doom. I want my T-Rex Dino of Doom. I want that T-Rex Dino of Doom. There we go, so theme teams are gonna be again, and you can look forward to that in a little bit. No, I want... No, I don't want to have that. I want to do a different thumbnail for this thing. This thing is being stupid. This thing is being stupid. Ice type. Yeah, I heard about that Kakuna. I heard about that Kakuna. That's unfortunate. Vanillish. I like Vanillish. It's a very good boy. I have very fond feelings of Vanillish. So I remember using a Vanillux in the playthrough of Black and White that we did. It was a great Pokemon. It was so good. It actually did a lot better than a lot of people would think. Cause like it's kind of a monster. It's kind of a monster if you know what you're doing with it, and it's one of the few good ice types you can get in that game. Cause like there's really not. I mean, there actually are a lot of good ice types. It's just that it's the best of the three of them. It is by far the best of the three of them. I think Rockfall. Max Rockfall. That's what we gotta do. We gotta fall down on the rock. Yeah, it probably might be just you, Melon, because I'm not having any stream issues on my end. But I mean, again, it could be mine. I don't know. But all I know is we are going to be eating some ice cream today with this Vanillish. Or vanilla. But Vanillite. No, Vanillish, yeah. Vanillish is the second stage. There we go. Alright. Everything lags. Everything lags. Yeah, I mean, that's what Superpower does in the main games, and that's what Superpower does in the main games. So it makes sense that it does that. Hey, Luke, welcome. Glad to see you're here. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, we have 5 viewers right now. Thank you so much for everyone who is coming out to attend. Very glad. Very, very glad. And again, for those of you who are new, again, please share the video with your friends. Share the video with everyone else, because we grow the community. More friends, more shenanigans, more nonsense, more absurdity will be happening. And of course, if you want to see me do more shiny hunts, we're of course going to be doing that with one F300. Which is going to be fun for everyone that isn't me. Huh. I mean, I know a couple people who don't like ice cream. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. What's gonna be the ghost type? Can't. You know, I'll just go with the item anyway. The item might be more useful. What is Pokemon Tretta? What's that? I want I want leftovers. Give me the leftovers, give me the leftovers, and let's go and fight Reshiram. Hopefully we can beat it. I mean, we got a decent team for fighting Reshiram. Like, we have a rock type. I mean, of course, we are weak to dragon, which is not great. But I mean, we're still strong. Did you watch Food Theory's video? No, I didn't. I did not watch. Hey, Salazzle. I think Salazzle like only has poison moves or something like that. I actually know it has like flamethrower and I think a poison type move. Yeah, it has that. Not bad. On YouTube, no, I'm not sure I'll do that. And Rock Blast. Rock Blast, a Rock Blaster. We're blasting you with rocks. I mean, yeah, let's go in handheld mode is not great. It is not great. Yeah, Let's Go is literally just a glorified tech demo. It is a glorified tech demo for what Shioden Sword is. I mean, again, it's not like it's a bad thing. It's just like it's literally just a glorified tech demo. Hey, Quick Claw activation. Quick Claw activating with the Dynamax boost. That's just disgusting right there. Like, that is actually disgusting amounts of damage. Love it. Now, please go and destroy the Salazzle with your moves. It's fresh shiny. Oh, it's free shiny, not fresh shiny. I mean, they're not really free shinies if you have to keep playing the game. Yeah, sure, aim for the Pokemon that is resistant to fire in the rain to use your flamethrower move against. Thank you, Flygon, for hitting with a doubly super effective move that does jack squat all because your attack respect is not the greatest. But we got Rock Blast. But we got Rock Blast. Yes, please hit 4 times. Please hit 4 times. Not. I know foul play kills it anyway. And the kill. Excellent work. Excellent work. Not gonna catch it. Not gonna catch it at all. We're not gonna catch it at all. For me, it's actually Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl more. I'm actually more excited about Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl than anything. Like Legends Arceus, I know is gonna be interesting. Like, I know Legends Arceus is gonna be a good game pretty much no matter what. But I'm excited more for BDSP because I don't know what actually is gonna be different. Yeah, Cross Poison, Venom, Drench Shock. Yeah, you only have poison moves and flamethrower. Not the greatest for fighting something called Reshiram. Now, go and pick your Pokemon so that we can continue fighting. Please just do that. I mean, that's a good reason. That is a good reason to be excited for it. Because, like, Sinnoh is a great game. It is a great game, and playing it will always be good. It's like, I mean, I love Sinnoh. It was my first game I actually played fully, so I have good feelings for it. But I mean, it's just a great game in general. It's no, yeah, it's no Pokemon Black and White. It's no Pokemon Black and White. But hey, nothing is. Nothing else is Pokemon Black and White. So like, when it's pretty much second to the best game in the series, you're doing something right, game. You're doing something right, Sinnoh. I've done one, and yeah, like that's one of the reasons why I don't like randomizers. Like, at that point, why not just play the base version? Because, like, if you're doing a randomizer for your first experience of a game, well, you're not actually playing the game. You're playing just random battles the gauntlet. Like, that's pretty much my why I'm not a big fan of randomizers. Like, my screen just froze. Yeah, my screen just froze. Did anyone else's screen just freeze? I mean, my day was going pretty well, Mullen. My day was going pretty well. New Pokemon Adventure. Nice! I've never actually read the manga. I have never read the manga. I've heard things about the manga, and that's kind of kept me away from it. Like, there's some manga that is a bit, little bit screwed up at times, which is why I've never read it. But I mean, I've heard good things about it. Also, it seems like we got purged on the views for the Reshiram hunt the first time, so we had like 95, and now we're down to 91. Weird. Where that works. Well, at least he's going for Dynamax and Flygon. So how is the read of Pokemon Adventures manga? How's it going? You know, you'll have to let us know how it goes, like if it's a good read. Yeah, I know about the crucifixion scene. I know about the crucifixion scene. Oh yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. That actually happens. Yeah. Yeah, those things get really screwed up. Those things get really screwed up. Yeah. Super Power Slam. Life do restore your own health, but not really, because it's not gonna do all that much. Foul play. Play foully. Super power once again. They're gonna brute force right through ya, I don't know. Wait, there's two of them? There's two of them? Wait, what's the other one? Fair enough. Fair enough. I only have the second book, and it's amazing. If I had them, I'd be reading them 24/7. I mean, I definitely understand that mood. That's when it comes to series, I like to just binge all of it at once. I don't really like reading, okay, yo, one installment, wait a week. One installment, wait a week. I don't like doing that. That's just not the way I like doing things. So when, like, the Bad Batch came out for Star Wars, I waited until it was over to start watching it. And it's why, like, I haven't watched anything of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid yet. Is like, I want to binge everything at once. I want to see everything in one big thing. Super Power Smash! And of course it uses Life Dew again to heal itself, because why the hell wouldn't it? Why the hell wouldn't it? But I mean, we still kill it anyway. Or no, because Porygon failed horribly. Alright. Last one, come on, please kill the Autono, please kill the Autono, and I think we're going into the Reshiram fight with 4 lives for once. Which is good. I don't think we've had that before. But after this, I will do about a 30-minute rest, and then we'll get ready for Theme Night Thursdays. Okay, why is there still a ping? Why is there still a ping on something that I already clicked? Weird. Discord, you have to stop being stupid. Yeah, I agree, and it gives the personality of the gym leaders, protagonists, rivals, and nothing. Yeah, I mean, like, that's one of the reasons why, like, I mean, Black and White did give a lot of stuff for the games. Like, it did give a lot of personality to the gym leaders, but, I mean, it could have given more, and I get why they can't really give a lot of the personality to the protagonists and the rivals and everything in the games, because, like, the Pokemon games are not meant to be this, you know, 100-hour RPG with the most deep characters you've ever seen this side of Xenoblade, but, you know, it's meant to be you collect, you battle, and you trade. That's pretty much what Pokemon is. AFK mode on. I need an emote for that AFK mode. The manga mate. Alright. I mean, I already liked Hilda because she helped me in the battle facilities in Black and White. I mean, there's a lot of... I might read them. I might like to read them at some point, but, like, I probably won't because I don't like reading. And also, I don't have the money to just buy all the manga arcs. I don't have the money or the time to do that. But it sounds like it would be something fun to do at some point. Alright. The Reshiram fight. Oh, yeah. We have this by the victory. Now we are going to be able to set up our Sandstorm. We're going to be able to have our defensive boost. And we're going to hit Reshiram with a super effective smack. Reading is great. Now, I mean, it is, but it's not when you have ADD. It's not great when you have ADD. Okay, good. Yeah, just use Noble Road. Just use coaching on all of us, please. Just use coaching on all of us, please. And it's using coaching! It's using coaching to boost us! Yes! Yes! All of our stats rise, and we hit them with the rocks. Oh, that's damage! That is damage right there. I love it. Hyper Beam. Now, all we need is to have another coaching used because of Poliwrath, and we should be able to get a kill on Reshiram clean this turn. Yeah, I love how they're you're just gonna use... Yeah, just Noble Roar again, it's not even gonna matter. This Reshiram did not even touch us. I did more damage to our team than Reshiram did. Porygon's attack rose, Porygon's defense rose. Audino did nothing, Audino did defense, but it's not gonna use it at all. I'm the only one using the boost. And now we're gonna drop a rock on your face. Reshiram's actually going more desperate. Draining Kiss. Still haven't gotten the book from the mailbox. Why? Feeling lazy and now it's dark. Time to get a flashlight. You know, fair enough. Sure, go use Blue Flare. It's not gonna do enough. Yeah, Reshiram only did one move on us. And now, Reshiram goes Bye-bye. Max Rockfall. Even if you use the cleanse all stat... Please tell me it's in close combat. Oh, liquidation. And Reshiram... Wow, it actually lived. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be gratuitously massive overkill. This is gonna be ridiculous overkill. Oh, overkill. That was overkill. Let's see, is this going to be the shiny 11? Kevin 11, shiny thing? Please? Please be shiny? Please sparkle? Please sparkle? I would very much like you to sparkle. I would very much appreciate it if you would sparkle, Reshiram. Our 11th hunt is now successful. The 11th battle is successful. Hopefully, the 11th catch will be successful as well. Please be shiny, please be shiny, and it's not shiny at all. Alright. Well, that is all for tonight's... That is all for tonight's Battle of the Reshiram Raids. Come back in about an hour, and we will be getting ready for Theme Night. See you guys then. But actually first, let's go find a raid target. Because, of course, we always gotta raid our friends to make sure they feel the love. Now, who are we gonna go and raid? Ooh, Fushra Dab is raiding. Ooh, Tinier's also raiding. Ooh, Mini Mark is also raiding. Mini Mark Inferno Man. He is also raiding. Horsey Gaming. You know what? We're gonna raid Horsey Gaming. He raided us yesterday. We're gonna return the love to him. So I'm gonna grab the link, and after this, I would like everyone to go in with a Mechanized Maxis raid. Thank you all very much. Oh yeah, it always is perfect timing for you, Jared. You're always here on time. You know, you're never late. You're always prompt and super perfect.